Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend streams. Today we are going to do a stream in which the one thing that I find very interesting about the title is that people think that this is going to be a stream in which the chat is going to be talking about very pure and cute and cuddly things like cats and dogs and so cute, head pats, hand holding, so many cute things that that the chat's gonna discuss. But no, what I mean as pure chat stream is it's probably just me talking to the chat in the next an hour and 30 minutes, depending on how fun it is. So it's entirely dependent on you guys. You guys are the one who are going to make the stream fun, and you guys are probably gonna be the ones who make me talk absolute garbage. So it depends entirely, but if you since I don't disable I'm not necessarily disable super chat, I can't have super chat here. That's a shame though. I would love to get a super chat here. I should do this sort of stream in which I just talk to my audiences and everything like that, and unfortunately, at least as far as I checked, yeah, this feature is not yet available in your channel's country now. If you want a super chat, please, there's a link to the Streamlabs down below. You can download, you can donate any number of monies you want. Anyway, let's see here. Is Appa always on time on stream? Well, we're 5 minutes, three minutes late. So, always on time. If your standard tolerance is 10 minutes, I've never been 10 minutes late. It's rare for me to 10 minutes late, so you should be fine for sticking to me in like around 10 minutes or something. And it depends entirely though. The thing is, if I have a stream with a guest, they're the ones who are usually late. I'm always prepared, fam. I am always prepared. I got out of the shower, took a bath, get some deodorants and everything like that, get myself some outfit here just for the stream, just for you guys. And so if I have a guest in my freaking stream, they're usually the ones who are late, so please consult any lateness on them. Last guest stream that I had was with Aiden, and she's the one who's late. She's freaking late. Let's see here. I like turtles. Good for you. When the stream starts, there are usually around 200 people. There are 62 people watching now, so not much there. A pure chat, what nonsense. I can hear music. Cute thumbnail. Akira is my husband though. I like him to wreck me until I die. How are you doing, my man? I am doing very well, thank you so much. Are you a fan of ASMR? No. Life is meaningless. Well, yeah. You are blue. Well, the thing about blue is that it's a very common recurring color in anime that means rejection. So if you have a blue hair or anything related in blue, you will never get the main guy. It happens a lot in anime for some reason, especially if you're a female. It's very misogynistic in this anime to get blue-haired female characters to suffer from rejection. That's anyway, too blue. It is. It's blue. I am blue. Dabba dee, dabba die. Greetings, appabend. Sup, Appa. Let's get the shitty stuff out of the way. First, appabend, can we talk about Dat Sick? Who's Dat Sick? The artist Dat Sick? You feeling okay? We're all worried about you. You're looking blue. Talk to us. You're giving us too much power. Well, shall we take a moment of silence for Stephen Hawking? Well, there you go. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. You are a very influential man. Anyway, let's see here. Did you see the replay of Dishonored Wolf's Star Wars stream where he and Moeller were debating with some idiot who was shit-talking him on Discord? Oh, I missed that. Man, I would have actually, I want to caught on that, but unfortunately, if it's like 12 p.m., it's like in the morning, or morning in the American times, I wouldn't be able to catch it because that would be night in my time and I have to sleep. Classy outfit indeed. Well, I've always been very selective in my outfit. Yeah, Aiden Paladin. She was a guest in one of my streams, but she was freaking late. She was freaking late. The one thing that I love before the stream is that she was 20 minutes late, and she said to me that she was actually doing some research and everything like that for a new video. And then I basically leave the Hangouts in the background, and just in case she came in, I put the Hangouts speaker output in my TV, and my TV volume is like very loud. So by the time she come in and she talks, it's like it shocked me. Like it was all silent in the room. And it was like hello, 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 hello. It was like freaking Jesus Christ, Aiden, stop shocking me. Anyway. Let's see. He still has an archive on his channel. The guy defending Star Wars was really dumb. Man, I need to watch that. That sounds amazing. Will you do cam or just a picture the whole time? Cam of what? Cam. Here I'm doing camera. I've always been doing camera on streams. Sleep is for the weak. The Windows XP closing sound played when he died. When Stephen Hawking died, he was our last sense of hope. We have lost all hope. F. Appabend got blue balls too. Anime loves its color coding. Any thoughts on Travis Strikes Again? No More Heroes gameplay trailer. I haven't played any of the No More Heroes games. But you know what I played? Played this baby. This baby just came into the package. And I just wrote on Twitter. And I wrote on Twitter. Basically along the sentences, I wrote on Twitter, I said, just came in the package. And then everybody's like, oh my god, Appa, you disgusting individual. Why did you came in the package? I was like, this is why I love you guys. This is why I love you guys. You guys are amazing with your dirty jokes and everything like that. But yeah, for real though, this just came into the package. And the thing is, the one thing I love about this box is that it's actually not just Bayonetta 1. If I do a little bit of trick here. It's very nice. It's a very, really, really nice trick that I find pretty freaking interesting. So if I do a little bit of trick here, it's now turned into a Bayonetta disc. It's a very, very cool thing that they did. But unfortunately, I haven't beaten the first Bayonetta yet. So I'm gonna flip it back to Bayonetta 1. It's a really nice, nice sort of thing when you buy the physical copy of this. By the way, I was kind of initially confused. It's like, I only got Bayonetta 2, the disc for Bayonetta 2, but I haven't gotten Bayonetta 1. Turns out Bayonetta 1 is in digital. If you want to get the digital version of Bayonetta 1, you need to actually, there's a code right here of the digital copy of Bayonetta 1. You can get it for free once you bought Bayonetta 2. So you got 2 games in a price of 1. That's pretty freaking amazing. I love this. And Bayonetta 1 has been absolutely great. It's great game. Let's see here. Stephen has no kids, which is why we are so stupid. Oh, no. Once again, Appa, if someone asks what's your favorite hentai series, just point them to the Keishin series. Lovely, Excation, Purely Excation, Good Boy, Girl, Dynamic, and Animation, Best Waifus. I don't know about that. First time watching you live, not disappointed at all. You have earned my sub recently, by the way. Oh, thank you. Did you know they did a live action of Tomb Raider? I've watched it. I have watched the live action of Tomb Raider. If you need to follow me on Twitter, and that's where I share my thoughts on the live action Tomb Raider. I've actually watched it way before the movie was released. I was planning to make a review of it, but I decided to do videos of another thing. It's good. It's good. It's good. I've seen it once, and I came out of it. I am really enjoying it. It is a really good Tomb Raider film. Like, Lara Croft is really likable. She is significantly better than the reboot game, the reboot Lara. Reboot Lara is boring. Reboot Lara is uninteresting. She's way too whiny. It's only in Rise where she becomes like, I love when she's really angry, when she's really pissed off, and at one moment, and she almost said cunt, and I was like, just almost, it's like, give her a little bit of personality, give her a little bit of an edge. Like, angry Lara is better than emotionless, crying, wimpy Lara. This movie, Lara, is really good. Like, she's enjoyable, and the greatest thing about it is that 80% of her dialogues are character-based, and only 20% of it are, you know, Lara just giving expositions on here's the history, here's how this goes this, this goes that. A lot of it is character-based, and it should be character-based. It's a story, it's the origin story of Lara Croft. It should be that. And the movie is enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I did not expect, my expectations are very low, but it's actually good. I suggest you to check it out. My friend, I asked my friend, I recommended this movie to my friend. He was also satisfied. He's really good. I'm not kidding. Tomb Raider is really good. It's very entertaining film, but don't expect too much of it. Don't expect like the best thing ever. But for a Tomb Raider film, I'm happy. Like I didn't come out of it saying, "My God, this movie sucks. This movie is awful." It's enjoyable. Like it is really good. Check it out. And it's not released on the theaters yet. Go check it out. It's great. Anyway, what else? Once and for all, Appa. If some, oh yeah, I already read that. So you're wearing blue to represent your love life. Yeah, kind of. Have you seen Pop Team Epic yet? Yes, I have. I've referenced Pop Team Epic. I actually make the parody intro of Pop Team Epic one of my streams. So yes, obviously. But I've only seen it to episode 2 though. I haven't seen it yet. The thing about Pop Team Epic is that it tries a bit too hard, in my opinion. It tries a bit too hard. It's just very rare for Pop Team Epic to make me laugh. It's only laugh by the time they make references to other things, like they made a reference to Your Name or Skyrim. But the actual comedy of Pop Team Epic is bizarre, weird, but it's never the one that make me laugh, to be perfectly honest. What are your thoughts? Thoughts on Sword Art Online? It is the Call of Duty of anime. It is the Call of Duty of anime. So, what do you think of Call of Duty? There you go. Are you into Doom mods that aren't Brutal Doom? No, actually, I prefer I just go to Brutal Doom. Project Brutality specifically, not Brutal Doom. Brutal Doom is good, but Project Brutality is just that tweaked significantly better. Can you do a video on Night in the Woods and Life is Strange? I already did video on Life is Strange years ago, and I thought the game was amazing, but then again, I was 17, so what do I know? It was back in my teenage years, and now I am 20 years old now, and I've matured more, and I realized that Life is Strange is just bleh, bleh, bleh. I haven't played Night in the Woods though. I really need to play that game. It's not released on the Switch yet, so I'll get into it. Darling in the Franxx is best hentai. The ones with the Angelina Jolie. No, the new one. The new one. The new Tomb Raider movie. It's good. No, the Angelina Jolie version. It's actually I enjoyed the Angelina Jolie version. And I enjoyed it ironically though. Unlike the new movie, I enjoyed the Angelina Jolie movie ironically. Like it is so bad, but it's enjoyable, fam. Like it is really enjoyable from start to finish. It is bad, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Second one was boring though. That's just bleh. Let's see here. Earth-chan. Everybody spam Ebola. Have you heard of a comic called Sexy Losers? It's pretty dark or hilarious. I don't know that. Let's see here. Are you a fan of ASMR? I've already answered that. No. What was the movie last movie you saw at the theater? That was complete garbage. Assassin's Creed. That was garbage. Oh boy, that was garbage. And the thing is, I looked at everybody's reviews and everybody's like, actually, it's a really good movie. It's like, no, guys, no, it's garbage. It's a garbage film. Like, at least it tries. It tries, at the very least, it tries to have big name actors. Michael Fassbender is in there. Marion Cotillard is in there. Jeremy Irons is in there. Like, at least it tries to have. It tries something. But the action was terrible. The intro was very dodgy. The way they did the Templars thing was ridiculous. The Assassins vs Templar thing is ridiculous, And the animus was really stupid. The design for the animus is really damn stupid. Like, you just go stick with the original animus. Like, what's the problem with that? You have a already reference game. You have the entire game series. You can just literally take the animus from there. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. That's also the ending I think was pretty freaking stupid. Let's see here. More like appabend. How were Lara's boobs when we're talking melons or medium? I actually don't really care much. Now, when TJ Kirk basically complained that, well, Lara's boobs is actually pretty freaking small, and I was like, yeah. And I'm not essentially going into Tomb Raider expecting boobs out of Lara. To be perfectly honest, I'm expecting action with her being, you know, sexy and everything like that, but not to the point where you're like if the boobs are medium size, not gigantic size. I have no problems with it. But speaking of boobs, though, the reboot Lara's boobs are pretty freaking big, like surprisingly big. It's like you see, just look at the freaking screenshots. Her boobs are bigger than Bayonetta's. Like Bayonetta's boobs are flat compared to hers. I'm shitting you not. I heard the new Tomb Raider movie is just like the Tomb Raider 2013 game, except Lara is much more fun. She is much more fun. Tomb Raider 2013 game Lara is stupid. Here's to in comparison. Lara in the Tomb Raider 2013 movie starts off, "This is my destiny. This is adventure. Today we are going to find treasure in the deepest, darkest world." Lara in the new movie goes, guys, I really need to pay rent. I really need to pay rent. Can you guys give me jobs, please? Can you guys give me jobs? I'll do anything. I'll do freaking anything. And I'm good. I'm good at biking. I'm good at fighting. I will do anything just to get some rent. And I was like, there's a character I can relate to. It's more than just adventure, this and that, like survival and everything like that. Come on, Lara. Who are you? Like stop talking these grand things. Like, be human for a bit. Just be a human being, and that's what the movie does. It makes Lara a human being a lot more than the blank sheet of paper that was the Tomb Raider reboot. Polygon made a review about the Tomb Raider movie, and they basically summarized it as, go watch Indiana Jones instead. Polygon. Appa is darling in the Frank's anime, thus he's trash. Let's see here. Hey, that's an insult to Call of Duty. Nowhere near as bad as Sword Art Online, really. Ghost was freaking horrible. Alright. Well, it's called Life is Strange, not Life is Good. Huh. Call me a Mary Daddy from now on. Let's see. Ebola. Angelina Jolie playing Lara Croft is like having human-like fish play Lara Croft. Assassin's Creed isn't horrible, it's just bad. Okay. Have you seen a hentai called Black Bible? Oh my god, it's the most overrated freaking trash hentai I've ever seen in my life. Like, everybody's been talking about the hentai, it's mainstream trash. That is the mainstream trash hentai. Current genre of games you are enjoying as of late. Again, I've been playing Bayonetta, that's one. I've also been playing Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I need to finish one. Turns out, it was only 7 chapters. And I'm in chapter 5, and I was like, holy shit, this game is short. But then again, it's much better than this. This game is 10 chapters. It's had it to the point where it's freaking unbelievably... It gets irritating. How do you feel about Hearts of Iron 3 Series 2? Appabend needs to be more specific. I've heard of the games, but I'm not really sure. I don't know about them. I've heard of it, but I don't know. How bad is censoring in Indonesia with video games and anime? You can essentially get Steam games for... They basically do not censor Steam. Like, Steam is pretty much... you can basically buy any sorts of games on Steam. It's perfectly fine. Because, you know, it gives a little bit of profits to the... there's a little bit of tax in sending money and everything like that. And the thing about Steam is that the government... I'm not sure if it's the government or something like that, but... They basically let us to buy Steam codes, so Steam wallet codes. So we can literally pay to them, and pay for an extra $5. No, not $5. Yeah, extra $5 every single time I want to buy. For example, if I want to buy a $25 card, I need to pay extra $5 to the provider, to the service provider. They also need to provide buy extra to the government, and that's gonna, you know, censorship in Indonesia. As long as the government gets the money, you can basically put in uncensored content here, which is weird, I know, but that's the reality of the situation here. My primary hobby are video games, guns, and comics. Why can't the media leave me and my friends alone? Well, the thing about that is that we're going to commit some sort of rebellion in which we just create our own freaking video games, or sorts of library, or our video games or comics. In the future, if I can, I'm going to make my own animation studio, hire a bunch of animators, hire a bunch of artists, and make some animations. Because that would be great. What about boobs? We were talking about Lara Croft's boobs. Which breasts are worse, PS1 Lara Croft or classic Killer Instinct B Orchid? Did you watch Sword Art Online Abridged? No, I'm not interested in Sword Art Online. So, honestly, I was surprised how well thought out Mia Khalifa's character was. She actually showed emotion, is very respectable. I like how she is very shy too. What are you talking about? You were talking about the freaking the freaking Terminator porn with Mia Khalifa, and then I can't argue with that. Speaking of female video characters, what's your favorite female characters in games? No, not Bayonetta. It's Claire Redfield. It is Claire Redfield from Resident Evil. It's obviously her. Like, I freaking love redheads, fam. Just freaking love redheads. Which is ironic, considering that I wear blue. Opposites attract, I guess. What happens if we replace the word thoughts and fought with fought and thoughts for a week, a month? I don't know. I don't know. Excited for Smash Bros. Coming from the Switch. Well, I haven't played any Smash Bros. Games, so I'll probably try it. Have you seen Fine Game Girls? No. Character development of classic Lara Croft. The older and more accomplished she becomes, the smaller her titties got. Play Fate Grand Order. It was garbage. Fate Grand Order was garbage. No. Let's see here. Call of Duty Ghost was absolute shit. Yeah, hentai watched those. Don't even think the flyer was real. Xbox is better than PS4. Care to elaborate on that opinion? Is he answering this chat or Twitter? I'm answering your chat. I'm answering past chats, so I might miss up some of the recent ones. That was a meme. Ooh. Did you get your hands on Monster Hunter World? It's fucking awesome. I need to wait for the PC version. I know that it's released on the PS4. I can just buy it anytime on a PS4, but I'll wait for the PC. Although I would probably just buy it for my brother, because he loves the... Everybody's been calling it a Souls-esque video game, so he's probably going to enjoy that, but I'm not sure. What else here? I watched Black Panther and they said the N-word 4 times. No, they don't. Okay, we should be back. Okay, we should be back. Damn. We should be back. Yep, back. Dang, dang, dang. No. Dang, 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 dang. There we go. Well, we already made a stream in which we can just joke about the internet connection. How can you even afford a PS4? I have the box right there. What do you mean, how can I afford a PS4? I can buy a PS4. It's all thanks to ad revenue. Much obliged, internet. What else? Do you see that tweet GameSpot made that linked to their article about Lara Croft turning from over-sexualized to badass? Yeah, Liana K called them out for it, and ooh, they got a lot of flack for it. Women have thoughts while men have thoughts. Ever heard of Killer 7? Yes, I have. Has anyone combined Evil Patrick Star with You Got a Knuckles yet? No. Did you see any gameplay of the Octopath Traveler? No, I haven't. Why not Regina from Dino Crisis? She's a redhead and have sexy suit. Oh yeah, that chick from Dino Crisis. I don't have a lot of memories with Dino Crisis. I have a lot more memories with Resident Evil. Do you like visual novels? I only played 2. I played Fate and Kato Shoujo, and Kato Shoujo is one of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah, they better not touch K-pop, otherwise I would be angry. How do you feel responsible for starting a jihad? What jihad? Appa, your internet connection is a joke. That's already been established. Who's your Persona 5 waifu? You need to distinct here. What's perfect for the protagonist is different to what would you pick. In my opinion, what is the perfect waifu for the protagonist is Makoto, but what I would pick is Haru. So, stream is bad. Stream's connection is bad for some reason. Monica is indeed starting shit again. Stream connection is bad, but well. You play Overwatch? No. The thoughts on the upcoming Persona 5 anime. It looks good so far, so you have any guilty pleasures musical anime films? Well, there's one guilty pleasure, the Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the original, the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider film. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. In terms of anime, I'm not sure what is an anime. I haven't seen an anime that everybody hates, but I personally love. It's never been that. It's usually anime that I hate, but everyone else loves. I personally hate Hyoka, but everybody loves Hyoka. I hated it. Well, there's that. What else? The Persona 5 anime is going to be trash. Please elaborate. Why? Postal 2 is really good or legit trash? Postal 2 is actually, in terms of the gameplay, it's pretty freaking amateurish in a lot of respects, but like if you play it, it's actually fun. It's just that, it really needs a lot more polish, if I gotta be pretty freaking honest with you. Jill is much better than Claire, not an opinion. Well, Jill is a lot more developed in the games, definitely, I can say for certain. Claire, I like her because she has a lot more potential to grow, and she's in the movie Degeneration, and I love the movie Degeneration. It's a great movie. Great movie. Shame that she doesn't return in any of the future films. I haven't seen Damnation. I need to see Damnation. And then there was another movie with Chris and Leon. I forgot what it is, but it looks freaking over the top. I'm probably going to see that. Are you in the US? No. No, I'm in Indonesia, so the internet's gonna be bad all the time. Now that the stream status is okay, so... Marika is starting shit again. Well, obviously. Why wouldn't she? Are you getting Soul Calibur 6? Yes, I would be getting Soul Calibur 6 on the Steam, obviously. Favorite lowly? Does Megami count? She's more like jailbait, but, well... Let's see here. Oh my god, the stream, the viewers now decreased to 76. There was like 100, and now it's 76. Oh. So what made you dislike the Persona 4 anime? When have you gotten the opinion that I dislike the Persona 4 anime? I actually really like it. It's what I don't like about it is obviously the animation, the characters, design the characters. It makes them samey from like you can't like it's almost like if for example, Chie and Yukiko's face is literally the same if you just change their hair. Like, I know this happens in a lot of anime as well, but at least there's some way to make them distinct, but you just don't see it in this anime. And in return, it kind of makes the characters look samey and generic. But the anime itself is actually very enjoyable. In fact, that's the anime that got my brother into Persona, so there's that. Let's see here. My computer keeps buffering. Think about getting a new one since this is 6 years old. Your internet connection started to jihad. Oh, all right. Any conspiracy theories that you personally believe that or you find convincing enough? I don't go into conspiracy theories, at least not anymore. But back then I used to believe in Pizzagate. Now I don't, obviously. Could someone do a fan art of a jihadi appa? I think they already did. It's me as a pony wearing a freaking how do you call it? How do you call it? The head wears for the Muslims. I forgot. Hey Appa, would you like to see be adapted into anime or manga? Would you like to see what be adapted into anime or manga? Me? Well, me, I would make my own anime adaptation, so Postal 2 has the best and most ironic bad day story. Well, obviously. Persona has an anime, yes. Persona 4 has an anime. Although the golden version is much better animated. There's that. It's just that they don't have the dub version. They don't dub it. They haven't dubbed it yet, which is why I don't watch it. And I really want to watch the dub because I watched all of the Personas has always been the dubs for me because the dubs are great. Cool Cat stops a school shooting. A new movie made by Dirk Savage. Why don't you play Overwatch? I don't have money. One, I don't have money to spend over. I don't want to spend my money on Overwatch. Two, I don't really like multiplayer games. And three, is Mate too sexy for you? No, it's Diva. Oh no, actually Diva is a bit too obvious answer. Yeah, actually it's Diva. What games are you looking forward to this year? It's obviously Dark Souls. Any Switch games that are released because I really want more games on the Switch. I only have 4. Or at least not 4. I have 4 the physical copies of the games in Switch. I have Bayonetta, obviously, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Mario Odyssey, and then Zelda Breath of the Wild. On the Switch itself, I have downloaded Fury, Stardew Valley, Bayonetta the first one. Actually, Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2 in there. Fury, Stardew Valley, the original Mario Bros, Pinball Effects 3. I think that's it. Like, I really need to get more games on the Switch, though. I'm looking forward to the new games on Switch, especially the remakes and the reboots and everything like that. I really want to play Dark Souls on the Switch. So, how do you feel about Fortnite? Well, Fortnite is getting pretty successful, so good for Fortnite. It's managed to crush PUBG. Like, it is an amazing feat to be able to crush and obliterate PUBG. Like, that is a great accomplishment. Great accomplishment indeed. So, not Burka. No, not Burka. The guys. Monica still wonders why people don't like her. Pizzagate, Appa? Yeah. No, not Burka. Fam, nice hat. I'm making hentai and shit during your stream. Ooh, good for you. Killing Bites is the best fap trash. Do you play Yandere Simulator? No, it's not for me. I just don't really like that. I got into Persona since Persona 3 after reading a strip from Penny Arcade that made fun of how Personas were summoned in Persona 3. I thought that sounds retarded. Let's buy it. Yeah. But if you think of it in a theory, it's not actually that retarded. Like, okay, this is not really the evoker, but still, just you shoot your head to basically unleash your persona. It's basically just a way to say, hey, this is just shoot yourself, and then things are gonna burst out of it. It's gonna be blood or persona. Although one thing that I freaking love, I really, really, really want somebody to do this. It's where a story in which an evoker is being modified into a real gun, and then the villain mistakenly grabs the evoker and then shoots himself literally, which is I'm not sure if that can be classified as suicide or murder. I am not sure if that can be classified as suicide or murder, but that's a very interesting question. Would Duke Nukem live action movie adaptation be dope? It's got John Cena as Duke Nukem. John Cena as Duke Nukem. What more could you want? Well, I am fucking down. I am fucking down with that. Like, yes, absolutely. It's gonna be dope. Should get Paladins then? Paladins is also not for me. I just don't really buy. Murder because the guy didn't want to kill himself. Is it suicide or murder? Yes. That's a very appropriate answer. John Cena is also in Cock Blockers. Well, John Cena is an actor. He's been in bad films. So is Nicolas Cage. So is Gary Oldman has been in bad films. Michael Fassbender has been in bad films. So freaking ants, man. Overwatch is the mainstream trash. The porn is pretty good though. Yeah, porn's pretty good. Let's see here. Tsunderes deserve all kinds of emotional and physical punishment to the point of mind break. Change my mind. Oh, change my mind meme. I love that. I love that change my mind meme. Oh, Steven Crowder. You're unleashing some really good memes in there. Tsundere deserve all kinds of emotional and physical punishment. Okay, here's the best way for you to punish a tsundere. It's ever since, unfortunately, Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel doesn't have romance, which is a shame. I would love to see romance in that sort of game. But if it does have romance, I would freaking the main girl. Who's the girl? The main girl, Alyssa. She's the tsundere of the game. She's basically goes to Rin and basically like, I actually don't really like you, and she's basically all around tsundere to Rin, and it's very rare for her to actually go, yeah, I'm sorry, just wanted to do this and that. She's a total freaking tsundere. I'm going to date Laura or Emma just for the sake of pissing her off, and it's like, take that, bitch. That's why you shouldn't hide your feelings, because by the time you keep on hiding your feelings all like that, I'm gonna get another girl, and you're gonna be pissed, you're gonna be sad. Tsundere is too bad at expressing their feelings. The best way to punish them is to date another girl, and then they'll finally find out that they'll regret it. Which do you like better, appabend Senpai, ultra violence or ultra lewdness? I would go for ultra lewdness. Are you a fan of LOZ? And if so, where does the new beta series start? Legend of Zelda. Is it Legend of Zelda? And if so, where should a new B series start? I want to get into the games. No, I'm not a fan of Legend of Zelda, but I do know the games. If you can afford a Switch, definitely get Breath of the Wild. I think this is a fantastic game. It consumes a lot of my time, but unfortunately, if you don't have money for the Switch, you can just emulate either Ocarina of Time, emulate Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask or A Link to the Past. Those are 3 really good Zelda games. Wind Waker is also really good, but actually all of the Zelda games are really good. But between those 3, which one you can emulate on your PC? Buy Celeste. I should buy Celeste. It's a great game. Everybody's been telling me it's a great game. I'm gonna buy Celeste and Cave Story on my Switch. So there's that. Roses are red, your outfit is blue, I have no life. Yes, that's true. Pizzagate is real, Shia will not divide us. Oh, by the way, if you guys have seen the kids react to the Shia LaBeouf video, the Do It video, one of the kids say, this guy looks like a criminal, and I was busting my ass laughing. Holy shit, kid, you are correct. Oh, yeah, he was correct. She was correct. Oh my god. Turban? No, not a turban. I even did some comments where I was acting by Gold Cat Steve's recording his crimes and be broadcasted by the media. Have you ever played DMC Devil May Cry Reboot? I'm going to get a controversial opinion. Actually, no. This is my brother's controversial opinion. He played nearly all of the DMC games. He loved all of the DMC games, and he thought DMC Devil May Cry is pretty good. Like, very controversial opinion indeed, but he legitimately thought that it's actually a very well-designed game. A bit unchallenging, sure, but it was well-designed, it was well-made, it's mechanically balanced, it's fun, engaging from start to finish. Yes, the depiction of Dante is very questionable, the story was garbage, but still, the gameplay is pretty enjoyable. So, there's that. That's what he said, actually, at least. If people have to be 100% honest, and yeah, he has to be, and that's his honest opinion. So, tsundere is like taking care of a normal cactus instead of any normal flower. Well, that's why you need to go to another flower and piss off that cactus. What do you think about the cyberpunk genre? Not post-cyberpunk, the classic cyberpunk genre. Personally, I love the genre, but I need more games to explore its themes and visuals. Depends on what you mean as post-cyberpunk. I'm not really sure what you're referring to in that. Traditional cyberpunk, this Deus Ex count as traditional cyberpunk, because that's the cyberpunk game. The Deus Ex series, there's that. Has anyone played MDK? MDK was a very old third-person shooter. I think it's now an abandonware. Which you can basically, if it's abandoned, you can basically download it anytime because no digital distribution is available already. MDK, it's a very fun game. System Shock too. System Shock. The second one, I played the second one when I was old, and that thing scared the crap out of me. But I played a cheat. I just buff everything up because there are certain elements in the game in which you cannot get past unless you have a very specific required skill. So either you have to grind or you're shit out of luck. You're stuck. So might as well cheat the game through. Yeah, MDK is awkward on very modern systems. It's a shame. Absolutely. Getting your persona on Persona 3 is edgy. Can you look up that sick rape scandal? That's insane. What's going on with that? I wonder if I should do Drawing a Killing Cat as a school shooter because I'm afraid to get in trouble on YouTube and Derek. Heck, it would be similar to the Columbine video game. I don't know. People have drawn very weird porn of Cool Cat and Derek seems to have no problem with it. So that's how you turn a tsundere into a yandere. That's why it's evil. I love that. That's fucked up. I like it. Appabend, teach us a survival guide to surviving a yandere. When you see it, stab it. Stab it. Like straight up stab it. If you go to prison, that doesn't matter. Just stab it straight up. Stab it. Make sure it's dead. Make sure she's dead. That's the tip. Cucking a tsundere is the best way around. Yes, indeed. We'll chat or talk with Appa for about an hour and a half. Probably 2. If you guys are fun. So it depends. Entirely depends on you guys. And the tsundere is 2018. Immortality or anime trap harem? Anime trap harem. Immortality is overrated. So the other day I played poker with tarot cards. I got a full house and 4 people died. This poker is a very dangerous game to play with tarot cards. Absolutely. You can't play with fate. You cannot play with fate. Absolutely not. There's an inherent danger in playing with easily the most powerful card. You just can't. You can't get wrong. And got red pills, bruv? I don't. That is something that you. Post-cyberpunk is the cyberpunk genre, except it's a more positive look into the world. It's less dark. Oh, yeah. All right. So it's a less depressing version of cyberpunk. Is the tsundere blush worth all the bullshit the protagonist goes through? No. Every protagonist in every anime ever, if you notice a tsundere, date another girl. Like, she will freaking regret that. Like, she will instantly regret that. That's how you destroy a tsundere. MDK on a good day, 2.5 million people will die. It's sold on Steam and GOG, not in abandonware. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know. It's a very old game. A lot of old games have been abandonware right now, which is a shame. Have you played Persona Q? No, I haven't. Not really interested to play it though. It's very fan servicey game, and the fan service content in Persona, I don't really like them that much. Especially Persona 4 with the sequels. The sequels with the fighting games. They're not exactly like it's. I know it's by Arc System Works. They're the ones who designed Blaze Blue, and they basically just get Blaze Blue, and here's the mechanics in Persona. But still, I just prefer just keep it to the story, keep it to the main story. Where did you get those tarot cards? Bought it. I bought it. No, actually, no. that's insane. Actually, you guys know that I work part-time at a Velvet Room. I mean, with a costume like this, like how could you know? And this thing is, you get this for free, and you mess up with this card, it's gonna destroy the world. So actually, cucking a female is cuckweening, and it's me and my girlfriend's fetish. You do you. Just a tip, so make sure tsundere is dead by stabbing it, but just a tip. Okay. So your rents, so you rents were they from Fiji or... So your parents, were they from Fiji or India? They're from here. No, they're not from Fiji or India. That's very stereotypical of you. I love the graphics in System Shock 1. Notice how detailed the butts of the robots were once. Did you watch the Mangina of the Year award? Well, no. I haven't seen it. Yandere has one big benefit. They are loyal. Well, the thing about yandere is it's Mirai Nikki has shown to us that yanderes can be very useful if you are going to be killed from every angle, because from that point on, the girlfriend is going to find ways as much as possible to protect you. And it's not the girlfriend trying to kill you or trying to obsessively go with you. It's just the girlfriend trying so hard to make sure that you're alive. I hate tsundere characters. They act like you don't like the main protagonist and then give all some stupid reasons why they do what they do. Like either you tell me straight up or shut up. Again, that's exactly why every protagonist that has tsundere in them should try to date another character. Like, that's freaking simple. And this is why Toradora, I think, is really good, because they deconstruct the tsundere character. In that Taiga is not annoying because she likes Ryuji. When she likes Ryuji, she straight up freaking admits it. I like you. And I like you and I want to be with you. She straight up freaking admits it. But the entire anime is not Taiga trying to get to Ryuji. It's actually Ryuji trying to get to another girl and Taiga trying to get to another guy. And it's basically them trying to help each other. But reality hits them in which if you interact with characters with each other if you interact with each other for a very long time, you're gonna get fond of them. You're gonna become more fond of them. You become more you become closer to them, and eventually that will lead you into loving the character that you interacted with a lot more, even more than the character that you're targeting. And that sort of anime just deconstructs that whole premise. In fact, I would say that it's a very nice sort of way to just destroy the whole the entire anime is a very nice destruction of the whole love square, love triangle thing. It just destroys, like, every character is destroyed. Like, I love this. That's why I love Toradora, is that every character is destroyed. Like, every character is destroyed emotionally and even in some cases physically. Mentally, they're also damaged to the point where some characters they just fight for each other issues. Like, I love Toradora, man. It's a great anime. I hate tsundere. Oh, I already read that. What kind of dere is Hinata from Naruto? That would be a kudere? Not sure what the dere it is, but she's the shy, shrinking violet. It's very rare for a character like that to entice me. The only character that enticed me like that is Fuka, but that's because Fuka actually grows up to become very cheerful in the end. Fuka was very shy at first, but in the later bits, she actually grows up to become a more optimistic character. And I love that arc. I would love to see more arcs of characters from being really shy to being really optimistic. It happened also in Demi-chan wa Kataritai, in which the snow girl is, she starts off very shy, but she grows up, she becomes a lot more open, she becomes a lot more confident. In fact, she jokes and she laughs and everything like that. That's much better. A great side of the character that I want to see. You are 20, stop watching cartoons. Never. A lot of abandonware is becoming not abandonware. And actually, that's a pretty good thing. In a lot of ways, we can actually support game developers in that way, especially game developers that are being ruined or anything like that. Who's your favorite company? Who's your favorite gaming company currently? CD Projekt Red. Even though I've barely played The Witcher, I just love the fact that they are so pro-consumer to everything. Speaking of which, Soul Calibur 6. Geralt on Soul Calibur 6 is not a bad choice. Really, really good choice for a guest character. I have to applaud to their Namco. You pick a really good one. Like, Soul Calibur 5 was I forgot the guest character in Soul Calibur 5. Oh yeah, it's Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and I don't think Ezio fits from Assassin's Creed because Ezio is not a magic guy. But Geralt is a magic guy, so magic and swords guy. So he fits very well within the Soul Calibur universe. So yes. What's up? Hello? Deliver kindness, murder, death, kill. You can't match both names in the same game ever again. Yandere has one. Oh, I already read that. Yosuke or Ryoji? Yosuke or Ryoji? Oh yeah, I have to choose Yosuke because he's leaning more on the he's at least he knows when to play by the rules. Like Ryoji, if I hang out with Ryoji, I am not sure. Well, I'm not confident that I'm going to like. I'm not confident that I'm gonna basically get the laws on him. He's going to attack police officers, basically. Let's see. Have you eaten a slime in Persona? If so, how does it taste? No, I haven't. Can you even eat the demons in Persona? That's weird. What's your opinion on Kantai Collection? It's nice what it does, but I'm not sure much. I'm not sure much about the games though, so I haven't played any of them. Do you hate Louis from Zero no Tsukaima 2? Because damn, she's one of the most tsunders I've ever seen. I don't know who that is. Confuse Hinata with Sakura. Oh, okay. Sakura is no, Sakura is not a tsundere. She straight up admits that she likes Sasuke. And she also straight up admits that she doesn't like Naruto. Like there's that. She when she said that she doesn't like Naruto, she's actually 100% honest. Unlike tsunderes are freaking liars in what they're actually feeling, but Sakura is at least honest. She likes Sasuke. She hates Naruto. She's made that very obvious. Cuck queening is my thing because my GF is a tsundere and constant threesomes where she's pressured to join in. Oh. What's your view on Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club? Have you watched Aiko Incarnation? What is that? Oh yeah, was it the new was it the new anime in Netflix? Yeah, it was the new anime in Netflix. I'll probably add this to my my library. Looks interesting. Sci-fi is only 12 episodes. I'll sleep it. One thing that I don't like is be the beginning. And there's also anime. My friend said it was disappointing. It's not that great. It was very rushed. It was very not structured well. So that's kind of disappointing. Is that mod for System Shock 2 new Dark Engine? Is there a mod for yeah, there are mods for System Shock 2, but I don't know. The Dark Engine in and of itself is very it's very dodgy. Let's see here. Sex robot or real women? If the sex robot can actually do my laundry and my chores, yeah, definitely sex robot. But for now, real women. Are nice guys tsunderes or yanderes? There a lot of chance they are yandere. Actually, speaking of yandere, there was a tweet of a guy who is a straight up yandere. Just straight up yandere. It's very, it's very cringy. And I will probably, I'll get to this because it's really creepy and it's also very sad. I'm gonna copy that to see. I already tweeted this, so if you're on Twitter, so you already know what this guy is saying. But this guy is legit yandere. Like this guy is straight up yandere, and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check him out. Have you seen Altered Carbon? I've seen the first episode. I need to finish that. From the first episode, it looks like it's going to be a straight up action mystery drama sort of affair, and I'll probably like it. But the first episode I watched it didn't entice me that much, to be perfectly honest. It's stylish, but well, it's kind of simple. in terms of the story. Wouldn't the yandere harem try to kill one another? Well, there was... No, that was a different yandere. Tsundere sound a lot like Western third wave feminists, except the tsundere are hot and fuckable. Dere Dere is much better than under Deres. Sakura is a moron. Oh yeah, let's keep going after the guy who made very clear he's not into you and tried to kill you. Well, she ends up with him anyway, so she's a moron, but her action works. The guy actually falls for her, so there's gotta be something right that she's done. I don't know. How's that new season of BFD? What is BFD holding out for you? I'm not sure what you're talking about. It gets even better from the first episode. Also, children die in the show. Oh, you're talking Altered Carbon. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll probably get to watch it. Should I go for the PS4 or Switch version of Dragon Quest game I really want? If you like to play portable, if you really want to play the game everywhere, get the Switch version. Also, if you have a Switch, get one of these. This is a power bank for the Switch. So if your Switch is running out of battery, this thing will save you. Let's see here. Are you enjoying the second season of Overlord season? The second season of Overlord season 2. That's a little bit redundant, but anyway, are you enjoying the second season of Overlord? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the first Overlord, in fact. So, Nanako, Valentine chocolate taught by the girls in your party. Let's see here. Doom guy in Soul Calibur. Is Vivian James a mess? If Vivian James a mess up on video games on... what are you talking about? Ezio is not Magic Guy. He isn't. Just came to give a like. Keep being awesome, dude. Ooh, thank you. Sasuke gets Sakura pregnant and then leaves her. That Sasuke is MGTOW. He's a very successful MGTOW. He got the girl, so... Alright, so... Anyway. Here's what I'm talking about. We were talking about yandere last time. Here's you want to see a yandere? Here's a yandere. Okay, so basically you have a streamer called Melly here. If you haven't yet and you'd like to join our sub Discord, movie should be on tonight after stream. Live near PAX East. PAX East this year will be from April 5 to 8 in 2018 in Boston. I'll be there likely Friday and Saturday, so keep an eye on Discord to meet up announcement. Would love to meet you. To access Discord chat, just connect your Twitch account. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Also, we'll be adding people in Battle.net and Origin. Here's the guy. This guy is a legit yandere. Like I don't know how else I'm gonna describe him, but he is a yandere. So where to begin? Oh, oops. Maybe I should check my inbox. Haha. I feel pretty stupid now. I can hang out the Discord if you want to, but I really don't like to involve myself too much in that sort of thing. I'm also actually a little shy when it comes to talking to random people over the internet. I'm actually... Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Donated $1. Kale the God, Kale the God, that anime guy, donated $1. Donated on Streamlabs. Thank you so much for the donation. But you didn't say anything. But still, regardless, thank you so much for the donation. I'm actually a little unclear what a Snapchat is. You don't know what a Snapchat is, okay? I don't use social media often, so I don't really have any use for that. Steam, I could add you, but I don't see the point. My Battle.net is blah, 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 censored. I've been a huge Blizzard fan all my life, and I think their glory days are behind them. I play Overwatch and Hearthstone occasionally. I may or may not live near PAX East. You know, I really is something about Twitch. It's great that streamers are free to choose the game they want to play. Viewers, however, are free to choose whether or not what to watch that game. Neither side has to always like the decision or the other, but there does always have to be mutual respect. I think it's important that this is understood in order for streamers and viewers to coexist in peace. It's a funny coincidence because I think what I said carries over to real life relationships as well. Realizing that you don't always get exactly what you want from other people and understanding that there are boundaries that need to be respected in every type of relationship besides possibly the parent-child relationship is an important part of being a mature adult. One doesn't always have to like it, but that's no one else's problem but one's own. Being able to handle your own disappointment and frustration when that happens to me is an important part of being a man. That doesn't mean dissent will never be expressed in a respectful way, however. I honestly have no idea what he's talking about. I'll be playing Overwatch for half an hour starting at 9 p.m. over the next 3 days. I would welcome company for all, some, or even none at a time. No voice chat. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, like there's really nothing bad at it, but it gets obsessive. Like it gets legit. This is legit yandere. Melly, just in case you're having last minute doubts, this isn't really a big deal. You know me a lot better than you did a month ago, and you have a lot more information. I mean, I could talk about what a nice guy I am, and how I could make this stuff up. I couldn't make this stuff up, both of which are true. But I don't do that because it means nothing if you don't trust me, which has to be a decision that comes from you. Relax, and come play a bit Overwatch. You probably haven't even stopped to notice how much the situation has changed. I think if you trust what you feel about the situation, you realize there's absolutely nothing to be worried about. David, I must have misread something, Melly. I feel pretty disappointed and also confused and also kind of like an idiot. If you'd like me to leave you alone, I will, and you could have just said so at any time. Melissa, I think you are looking to get some sort of reaction out of me. If you're looking out for anger, it takes a hell of a lot to get me angry. And when I do get angry, I handle it. I'm not gonna belabor this point too much further, mature adult, etc. But hopefully by now you have some evidence to see that these are more than just words. Me making a scene in your chat is probably gonna be your best answer as to the type of thing I do when I'm angry. But I'm not too happy with you right now. I feel as though you stood me up on what I consider to be our first date. Whoo, boy. Boy. What? You haven't even met this girl. You already consider it to be... I understand why you did it, but that doesn't change the fact that you did it. I'm not gonna go back on anything I said previously. My emotions are my own to deal with, but your actions are yours to take ownership of, and I think you owe me an apology. Oh boy. Oh boy. I took stimulant medication for my ADD before I got on, and I've been up all night as a result. Regardless, I will get over what I feel in time, but apology would be accelerate the process. I also think it's time this conversation evolved from one-sided Twitch messages and the interaction in your channel, so I'm definitely ready for that in case I wasn't clear already. You want to just talk already? I mean, this has been fun and we can keep doing this hidden communication stuff, but we should move on at some point. I'm willing to do voice chat soon. I just wanted you to trust me without it, and I feel as though you more or less do. I'm also over what happened the other day, so it's cool. I mean, what do you think is gonna happen if you respond to one of these messages? Do you think I'll take off a mask and transform to some hideous monster you can get away from? This isn't a binding contract, and it's not like you're selling your soul to the devil or something. We're talking anyway. I'm just asking you to switch the medium. All right, I'll stop messaging for you for now, but I think about it. Okay, last thing I'll say. This whole it's your decision thing was about you making a decision to trust me and you wanting a relationship with me other than being your fan or a viewer. I want to be very clear with you about the type of relationship I wanted to have with you right away. And you've already made a decision about that, maybe without realizing it. Talking to me directly outside of your channel is just now a formality. I do think you're more or less trust me. And I do think I'm a lot more to you than a fan or a viewer. Again, I'm not trying to force you on anything you don't want to do. I'm just providing you with information to consider. Okay, bye. What would you have done if I had asked to be your mod instead of asking you to be my girlfriend? I was cracking up about that morning by myself. Not because the idea of disrespecting you or something is funny, but imagine if that's what it's all about for me, with that music playing. If that's the type of relationship I was talking about, I was dying. Which made me want to clarify something. When I rip on my Fortnite and stuff, it's 100% playful. I have a sarcastic sense of humor and I don't really mean any of it. That's probably very hard to detect through text, especially if you're used to guys like me being assholes, which is what separates me from them. I am a nice guy and I have confidence because my confidence is real and it comes from knowing who I am and having a very firm grip on reality and my place in it. It isn't swag or egotism or some nonsense like that, and it doesn't come from putting other people down. That's why I'm different, and I hope that clears up any concern you might have. I know I keep messaging you, but I just can't wait to talk. I'll try to keep a lid on it for the rest of the day. I think you should be fine spending it with your father anyway. Hey Melly, this is a picture of me that was taken a few years back. I wear glasses most of the time and I probably forgotten how to snowboard. I don't really want to send you a selfie or something, so I asked my dad, and this is the picture he thought, so I should send, so I took his advice. I don't have a lot of recent pictures, but if you need a picture with me with a timestamp, I'll do it. Let me know. Wow. Oh boy, that is some... Wow. That is legit. That is some yandere. That is some yandere. There are legit people like that, and it's freaking scary. Can you check your Twitter? Posted a screenshot of a meme you must see. All right. You don't always get what you want. Fun fact, Blacklight will get a live action adaptation. It has been in the making since 2009. There's no director. Written by the writer of American Sniper. Huh. Just came to... Oh yeah, I already read that. But still, it's freaking crazy. This hurts me on so many levels. If she breathes, she's a thought. Nice guy inbound. Boop, beep, boon, beep. All women are queers. This hurts me on so many levels. The thing is, I'm very sure every single one of you have this mindset that being a nice guy overall, just do great things to girls for actually get it. No, you need to do something a little worse. Because I'm not sure. Because girls don't like guys that are perfect. Because perfectly good. Because that is boring to them. Weird, I know. But that's what girls are. If you constantly become a good guy, constantly relentlessly be a good guy every time, that only makes you look boring. Girls want something a lot more challenging. That's why they go to the guys, the bad guys. You know, we're all the good guys. That's why they go to the bad guys. They want something more challenging. And in a lot of ways, I can't blame them. I mean, if my girl is like, I prefer my girls to be a little bit more lighthearted, a bit more cheerful. This is why in Doki Doki, I prefer Sayori over Yuri. I prefer her because she's very lighthearted. She actually cares for you. She actually, she's depressed, sure, but there's a shade of her that you want to know more. And Yuri, on the other hand, yeah, she's shy, but well, that being shy girl it's not gonna get you anywhere, fam. Sorry. There's the classic line. Yeah, nice guy. Sure you are. What the hell is going on here, man? It's basically, if you missed it last time, it was a Twitch streamer by the name of Melissa who gets a fan, very obsessive, and I was reading his messages. Way too weird indeed. Good guys don't call themselves good guys, indeed. Yanderes and fedoras. So can someone catch me up with the stream? Well, you don't miss much, actually. What the fuck? Sarcasm my ass. Sounds like a psychopath. Indeed. Hey, appabend, have you heard about the show called Queer Eye on Netflix? I heard of people it's pretty good, but By the way, speaking of show on Netflix, I recently watched Jessica Jones Season 2, and it's one of the most delicious cringe fest I have ever partaken in any show ever. Like, that show is... Oh my god, that show is bad. It is bad. It's so bad in so many levels, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. It is cringe. The cringe is just so... It's tasty. Kale donated $1 on Streamlabs. Thank you so much for the donation. You have something to say in there. I need to open Streamlabs because I don't expect people to donate, but... Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. I'll read the message here once I log in. Shouldn't be too long. Anyway, as we log in, let's get to you think a male yandere anime can be a hit? Well, Jessica Jones Season 1 is a hit. Yep, allow. Yanderes and fedoras. Already read that. I'm not like all these confident nice guys. I'm an asshole with no confidence. Your sister will have a great time with me. You know what, mate? If you're going to go after my sister, I would welcome you. I absolutely welcome anybody. It's been... okay, here's another... Kale, it's been 1 week since you creeped near me. Dear God, I fear for my life. Are they crazy? You guys should integrate in their shadow. There's nothing interesting about you if you don't integrate to your darkness. Their porn ones are to tame the monster B1. Christ. But regardless, thank you for donating. Oh, there's actually a message. Okay, personally, Sundari is pretty good. Also, hacking, punching the heresy out of the good taste reality to false sense of your friends. A certain scientific index is coming back for season 3. That anime is my shit. By the way, watch Fooly Cooly. All right. I used to like that guy. Please end me. BFDI is the only most advanced underground anime currently running on YouTube. It has 2 seasons of an hour of revival and has won numerous acting awards. The characters are revolutionary. What the hell? I don't know what that. Battle for Dream Island. Not interested. No, Yandere would have tracked her down and told she has no choice. Yandere would have tracked her down and told she has no choice. But it's a Yandere light, you can say that. This is some Fujoshi Fap level. Christ. Anyone who proclaims they're a nice guy usually aren't really that nice. Here's a tip from a hard to get women. Funny is better than nice, and casually genuine is best. Actually, speaking of funny, I want to check out, yeah, being funny. Like, that's also another thing. That is also a very attractive thing that women loves. If you are funny, if you are hilarious, women love that. Women love guys who are hilarious because if you can crack jokes, that makes you smart. That makes you appear smart. That makes you appear smart. That makes you appear attractive. That makes you appear, you look like a very happy dude. That's the sort of thing that women likes. Women likes that sort of thing. And other than being, of course, tough and buff and all of that, if you can't win women with your strength and physical muscles and everything like that, well, you can always win them with being with being a comedian or something like that, or some sort. And I'm still trying to, for the love of me, I am still trying to figure out where the fuck did those 25% women came from in my videos, because that's not a very that's not a very healthy number. I don't know where they came from. It's gotta be bots. It's gotta be bots. But sex bots. Sex bots watching my videos. But now it's normal though. The numbers are now normal. 90% male, 10% female. That is a normal number. 75% men, 25% female. Last month, my viewership, that is just bullshit. That's just bullshit. Definitely robot. Hot singles in your area. My boy, you should enter the Church of Yuru Camp. Oh, let's see. The first season sucked, so I will not watch season 2. The first season, the only good thing about the first season is Kilgrave is a great villain. Stop downloading porn. I'm not. Just Yuri fam. This is quite inspiring advice, Father Appa. Yeah, but the thing is, my advice on being a funny guy to the ladies, just because I can give you advice in what the ladies love does not mean that I can give you advice in relationships, because I'm not very good at it. I can joke, I can make people laugh. That's not necessarily a big specialty of me, but well, I can do that. I'm not great at it, but I can do that. So I thought I have 5 gigs of hentai. I have 10. Women like freshly minted pennies, pennies, brown, worthless, and just made. You can win women with money and giving them food. Yeah, the thoughts, definitely, but not women. So if you can't be kanji, you can try being Yosuke. Actually, no. Kanji is not the comparison. Being Yu Narukami is the comparison. Yu Narukami is the tough guy. He's the typical. He's the tallest protagonist of all the Persona series. He's freaking tall. He's like 5'11" or 6 foot. And when he's in high school, and which in a lot of ways makes me relate to him a lot more, because I'm also very tall in high school, and still, the comparison would be him. And Yu Narukami, he's a freaking he steals all the ladies, fam. Like he steals all the freaking ladies. He's the fucking king. Yu Narukami. But Yosuke, yeah, Yosuke is the funny guy, but he's funny guy in a sense that he's funny if he's being miserable. I don't think that's a really good comparison. A good comedian, like Yosuke is indeed funny, but it's mostly because he is, and a lot of times he's in peril. Should I use religion to get some ladies? If your religion is Monica, then probably that would work. What's your opinion on a balloon fetish? I don't know what that is. Explain it to me. Care to elaborate? Say what you want about season 2. Jessica Jones season 1 is amazing. Fight me. All right. Can I use hypnotism to get women? Well, it's not exactly legit. It's like a question here is, do you play video games with cheats? If you do, then you're gonna use hypnotism to get women. Like if you use hypnotism or any other tactics like blackmail to get women, it's like playing video games with cheats. Like, it can be fun. You can still play it, but it's not as satisfying as when you play it fair. So, who's Monica? The chick in the back. It's chick. Well, maybe you can find out. Can I use my Second Amendment rights to get women? Well, if the women love the Second Amendment, absolutely. Go use the Second Amendment to get women. Let's see here. Chat's getting pretty slow. That's a shame. Which game is worth playing? Rape Play, Battle Raper, or Custer's Revenge? Custer's Revenge. Custer's Revenge is desperate. Is one of the most desperate porn games that I've seen in a while. Like, it's freaking blocks, guys. It's just blocks. It's very glaringly blocks that made to resemble a guy. Which, don't get me wrong, other sorts of hentai games are as well technically blocks, but at least the blocks are so small you can actually make sense that it is a human being. Like, it is a human. It's 3D models of human beings. But but Custer's Revenge is just way too desperate to be a hentai. Not a hentai. Actually, it is a hentai game. Hentai game before it was cool. The OG hentai game. Look professional with some suit and tell the girls that I'm a Mormon. How much could I get with that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just kidnap a woman. Well, that's the cheat. That's basically cheating. And a lot of games punish you for cheating. So, balloon fetish is people getting turned on by the sound of a balloon popping. I can see why. I can see why that's a thing. What are your thoughts on Boruto? Boruto, I don't watch Boruto personally, but I've watched, my friend watched Boruto, and he thought it was boring. Like, the moment episode 20 onwards, it gets seriously boring and a lot of fillers. And it's starting, the thing is, ironically, here's my friend also said this. He also said that it's slowly turning into Boku no Hero Academia. It's turning into My Hero Academia, except it's crap, which is weird. And I can certainly see why he put that comparison. Like, My Hero Academia is this Naruto. It's this generation's Naruto. Boruto just cannot simply live up to that hype. And Boruto, the way it was structured, Boruto feels like it's trying to be, or in some ways, it's a very cheap knockoff version of My Hero Academia, which is weird. yeah. I mean, seriously, it has the similar effects. It's guys in high school with not necessarily superpowers, but still you have powers to, you know, save the world and everything like that. And I can certainly see that comparison. And it's kind of sad, really, the legacy of Naruto, which is why Naruto shouldn't be stretched. Like, it shouldn't be stretched into that level. It shouldn't be stretched to that degree. You could have just had Naruto and then ended in Shippuden. End it there. End the story, move on to another story. Well, somebody did My Hero Academia, and everybody loved My Hero Academia. Everybody loves it. It's great anime. So, and then they did Boruto, which tries to, you know, capitalize on Naruto's success, and it ends up being boring. It ends up being tedious. It ends up being bleh. So, yeah. Let's see here. It's not legal to hunt for whales on Sunday in Ohio. Nope, boring, kill me. I don't know what you're talking about there. But mind control, that's actually a fetish for some mangas or doujins. Well, mind control is indeed a fetish. But again, it's cheating. Like if you, the most, like, again, it's just like when getting to girls, okay, it's a lot more satisfying getting to girls that legitimately want you. Like, it's trying to hit to girls that legitimately want you instead of trying to force them to want you. Actually, speaking of which, I need to see whether or not the chat works as well in the tab here, because I can just read the chat in the tab. And by the way, here's a very insane story. I got this tab for $70. I am not shitting you. I am not shitting you. This tab is dirt fucking cheap. And I am legitimately shocked by the person who sold this tab for $70. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? And it's $70. Like, $70 for a tab? Like, no. Like, how can you? That's a very nice opportunity. Like, why the fuck not? It's a tab. It's $70. And then I checked on the original price for this. It's a Samsung tab, like the OG Samsung. It's the actual OG Samsung tab. And it's $70. That's insane. That is, what the fuck? Like, I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up. It was on sale. I checked on the original price. I checked on the original price for this. It was actually $120. So they cut off like $30 of the price. And I was like, $70 for this? Bullshit. Like, fucking bullshit. This is insane. And I checked out, this is like the recent gen. This is Samsung tablet A6. And I was like, who the fuck want to sell this for $70? That is insane. That is bullshit. But I got it and it works. It's legit. It's legit tab. It works so far. So insane. That's insane. It's either technology has been getting really cheap, or maybe it's because Samsung Galaxy S9 is premiering right now. Lots of people are selling the S9, and there are so many people like buying it to the point where this becomes cheaper in comparison. Like, that's insane. I'm not. It's just freaking insane, man. It's not stolen. No, it's not stolen. It's not. I bought this in an actual electronics store. Again, it's probably because Samsung S9 is on sale as well. It's the Samsung Galaxy S9 is on sale. It's not stolen. I have the box right there. The actual box. It's straight out of the box, not stolen, not secondary. The one thing that I'm confused at is I don't know what to do with this. Like, it's a phone. Certainly it's a phone, but it's way too big for my hands. And it's a lollipop, which in comparison to my Android phone, this one is in what's the 7.0? Is it no, not KitKat. 7.0 is Marshmallow? Was it Marshmallow or Nugget? I forgot which one. But still. Do a giveaway. Well, man, I would do giveaways. Like, I would love to do giveaways. It's the problem is when doing giveaways, it's that the problem with doing the giveaways is that I'm not too experienced on sending items abroad. Like, I can definitely do giveaways. I would do a PS4 or a Nintendo Switch giveaway without a shadow of a doubt. I would do it. I would share it with you guys, or even hell, I would make a competition, a fan art competition, or a freaking art competition, or an avatar competition. I would make an avatar fan art competition. The prize would be a freaking PS4 and 3 free games. If the winner, the first prize, a PS4, 3 games, and then the second one, 3 games of your choice. The second one is Nintendo Switch, 3 games of your choice, and then the third one is like, I would fucking do it, fam. Why the fuck not? But the problem is, not now. I would do it in the future then. Maybe the sympathizer to that woman who tries to sell organs to buy her kid phones. Jesus Christ. That's the most truthful thing you said this whole stream. It's more satisfying. I say that from experience. Yeah. That's 7 Matt Myers. Fun fact, Belarus is the home country to many famous manga artists like Eiichiro Oda or Osamu Tezuka. Hashtag make Konoha great again. Thoughts on mind control on tsunderes. Cock a tsundere. Like, mind control, you need powers for that. But if you're living in a reality where magic doesn't exist, cock them. Just cock them. Like make them feel like absolute cocks. Just date another girl and then make them feel bad about it. Just cuck them. That's the most evil thing you can do, and you don't need magic for it. Have you heard of Cyborg 009? No. Sorry. I dig My Hero Academia, but I'd rather shows did their own thing. Well, My Hero Academia is doing its own thing. And My Hero Academia is overrated just a tiny bit. What are your thoughts on Kimono Friends? And are we gonna get to good season 2? I'm sad it's over. Well, it's over. Yeah, it's over. I watched a video about games that are banned on Twitch. Maiden Rape, Assault, Violence, Semen, and Photos. The greatest title for anything ever. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what the chat here. I don't rotate here. I would have used those $70 for something else, man. Well, I can't deny it. I can't deny it. I would have used it for something back, but I got extra money, and yes, I would have used it for something else. I could have buy much better games on Steam, but a freaking tab, man! Like a tab for $70. I can't deny that offer. That's an offer I cannot refuse. Hey yo, I just subscribed yesterday. Shout out from Singapore. Hello. If you could stop time, what's the first thing you do? Give the power back. Give the power back. Because I don't want... The thing about people giving powers is that I am afraid that I'm going to get obsessed by it to the point where I use it all the time. No. I would probably use it to save the world. But then again, the problem with... or maybe not use it at all. I don't know. I just like to live in the world a little bit more fairly. Why does Black Clover get so much hate? Because it's a shonen anime that has like 50 episodes. And that's where people get turned off by it. Like, bro, My Hero Academia has to start with one season, only 12 episodes, with one arc. Like, that opens for more franchises. It's the same as One Punch Man. That's to start with like 12 episodes early on, and then it gets to 24 maybe in the next season. But it needs to start off small. And Black Clover, I don't think it does that. Date the Sundare's friends, instant yandere. But that would mean I would have to have 2 girls to get into me at one time. Well, you can make one to get into you, you know, by just dating her, talk about her, make sure you have something in common, you know, the normal stuff. Just do it the old, classic, old-fashioned way. Instead of, you know, the mind control and the rape. Like, those are cheatings. Like, those are cheats. Absolute freaking noobs trying to cheat the systems. Also, the main character cannot stop screaming. What's your favorite hentai of all time? The problem is I don't read the title for the hentai, and I tend not to remember them, so, I don't know. I don't know which is my favorite. I could stick Shin Godzilla on their ass. Alright. But that would mean that I would have 2 girls get me at one time. Let's see here. If you stop time, how would you breathe? That's also an excellent question. Favorite Boku no Hero fight? I haven't seen My Hero Academia, sadly enough, but my friends have. That's the comment that I said is basically my friend's comment. That's what he said, and I understand at least the way I understand his trail of logic. Describe your favorite hentai of all time. Now that is actually a very good question. Okay, it is let's see. Okay, so it's a hentai in which there was a girl who is not confident about herself. So she basically buys a lot of stuff in the stores, give a lot of makeups to her, and then just grooms herself and gives her glasses to the point where she becomes more confident, just to make the guy that she likes to like her. And then they went on to date together, and the guy actually likes her. Then they go to bed, and then by the time they go to bed, you know, the fucking and everything like that, the guy takes off her glasses, and she said, I actually need the glasses. And then the guy said, no, you don't need it. You don't need the glasses. You just need me. And then they're like kiss, and they like make out, and then they have sex. And it's like beautiful. That's very, very beautiful hentai of some sort. I like that. Very wholesome, very cheerful, very heartwarming. Surprisingly, I didn't like the hentais that are like involve monsters or the tentacles and everything like that. It's because, not necessarily because the girls are raped, because it's just unpleasant and I don't really see, I don't get out of the hentai with a happy face. Like I don't want to watch some porn and then be a bit happy, but came out with a little bit of cheerful, but still. Sounds cheesy, family friendly, vanilla master race, very sweet hentai. How degenerate. Yanderes aren't misunderstood, they are bitches. What was your childhood waifu? It is definitely the chick from Dinner Dash. Her name is Flo. I think her name is Flo. That chick from Dinner Dash, basically. She's just trying to make a living, fam. Let's see here. What about Monster Girls? Monster Girls are okay, are cool. I mean, the thing about this, it's not necessarily because it's pretty damn vanilla. No, it's because back then I used to really love hentais that are like extreme, like push the boundaries, like, you know, the typical monsters, the typical tentacles and everything like that. But they got boring. Like they got boring super fast to the point where seen one girl being raped by a tentacle, seen them all. Seen one girl being raped by this really enormous guy, seen them all. Seen one girl being raped from two sides and then have to suck another dicks, seen them all. Seeing a girl being raped, seeing a guy putting his dick on a girl's breast and fucking her breast, seen them all. I've seen them all. And I've seen the most, every form of the most fucked up hentai that you could ever show me, I have seen it. And it's boring. It's boring. But then I saw vanilla hentai and I was like, wow, it's nice. It is nice. It is nice to finally see a hentai that is vanilla, that is actually heartwarming, that is actually, it makes me happy, that doesn't make me go, ugh, here again, here we go again, ugh, here we go again, here we go again, oh no. Oh, the girl got stabbed. Oh, the guy got cut off to pieces. Oh, the girl got drilled in her freaking vagina to the point where she actually gets cut in half, and she makes a very aroused face. Seen them all. That's why vanilla. That's why I prefer vanilla right now, because the typical hentai is just boring. It's just getting so boring. Let's see. But I thought you liked hardcore futa rape hentai. Well, it doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's just it gets boring. Like if you got exposed to it so much, it gets boring and tiresome. Like I don't know. It just gets boring. Vanilla fag. Vanilla fag. Triggered. Apathetic appa. You did mention that waifu. Screams at memory. Diner. Okay. Diner Dash. Hey, you should watch Soryo Joe Majuwaru. Keep in mind it's an anime and a hentai, so it's a win-win. I don't know. Your favorite hentai is The Princess Diaries. Oh boy. Appabend doesn't have hand holding, right? Kirk Eichenwald approved porn. You need to read NTR. Again, and NTR. Also, I also really like NTR. It's very psychological. It's not physical. It's a very psychological. The type of hentai is very psychological. NTR. It's basically cuck. If you don't know what NTR is, it's basically essentially cuckold, and it's very psychological. If I encounter a hentai that is about NTR, it's less about the physical, you know, the brutality and the physical stuff. It's more about the psychological. And anyway, there's also a hentai. I find this very interesting. I forgot what the name of the hentai is, but let me describe it to you. It's a hentai in which a mother is being basically you have a stepson and a mother. The stepson really likes her mother so much to the point where the stepson just rapes her. Just rapes her straight up. They have sex and then they move on. But then the mother becomes obsessed with the stepson, and then she becomes a freaking nymphomaniac to the stepson, to the point where the ending is so fucked up, if you find the name for that hentai, give it to me. Like give it to me so that I can recommend it, because it's the sort of thing that makes people go, what the fuck was that ending? I will not spoil the ending, but that ending of that hentai, oh boy, that is dark. that is some really dark shit. Really dark shit. Like, it's not gory dark, but it's really the idea of it. It's the idea from that ending is fucked. It's fucked up. But it's really, I love that. I freaking love that. It is great. That's not something that Gets Off to That would say. Sorry, I like drilling things in my mecha anime only, please. Name? I don't know what the name. I don't know what the name of that hentai is, but please tell me. Please tell me the name of that. Thank you for teaching me this insane shit. But it's really freaking, it's damn. I fucking love that. I fucking love that shit. Oh, that was one of his more boring pieces. Now I am interested. Now I am getting more interested. I want to see more. Yeah, but still, I don't know what is it. You guys are the ones a lot more experienced than I tend to forget names of hentai, so you guys are the ones who do it. So please tell me, what is NTR? It's cuckold. Looks like the FBI will hack the stream. Come on, we're just talking very dirty, lewd things. They're not gonna hack the stream unless I show pump kimochi. Stepmother Sin? Is that really the title? Watching hentai just for the story. You know, hentais tend to, as much as I've seen way too many hentais to the point where the porn itself becomes kind of boring. Like, I want to see the story as well. I want to see where the story leads to. Like, there are times in which this hentai stories are actually pretty damn good. Which is weird for me to say, but there are times in which stories from hentais are actually pretty good. It's not like porn, like real life 3D porn. They're just boring. They're usually poorly acted, cringy at a lot of times. And I really hate seeing the face of guys in porn. I just like, ugh, disgusting. But with anime, because, well, I like 2D boys a lot more than 3D boys. 3D boys are disgusting. Blech, blech, gah. The 2D boys can be very attractive. Traps. Talking about dark shit, have you ever played Lisa? No, what is that? Have you played or know Toho? I know Toho, but I think I've only played one Toho game, but it's been years since I played that one Toho game. I forgot which one though. Monetization check. I didn't monetize this stream. Good, nice try. I'm telling you, it's Monica. I recommend Mechanical Instinct if you like hentai that makes you happy after reading it. By the way, speaking of hentai that everybody, that people have been recommending me relentlessly, people have told me to read Emergence from Shin. Not a hentai, it's a doujin. Well, doujin that contains dirty things, but it is deliciously dark. It is so deliciously dark. I love that. That is one very dark, but very, it's just the sort of hentai that makes me want to, like, it just triggers the evil side in me. It's like, reading that thing, I was like, wow, whoever made this is such an evil genius. It is so evil, like so evil. And if you haven't read Emergence, go read it. Go freaking read it. It is very evil. It is such an evil doujin that normal everybody, like, the thing I love about that doujin is that I gave that doujin to my friends, and they were like, legit, they are depressed for like 2 days straight. They're depressed for like 2 days straight. Like, what the fuck did I just read? I feel like my life is crumbling down. God help me. And I just loved their reaction by the time I introduced it to them. It's like my friend when he watched Welcome to the NHK. When he watched Welcome to the NHK, he's like, man, I don't want to be a hikikomori. I refuse to be a hikikomori. I want to get a job. I need to get a job. I really need to get a job. Like, that anime has certainly done something to him, and Emergence has certainly done something to the people, to my friends. I am so sorry. Emergence Dojin, you'll find it. Emergence Dojin, just go Google it. Still, it's oof boy. It's a published hentai. Well, whatever. High school girl or one pointy boy who'd win? Lisa the Painful. That's the name of the game. All right. Oh, I know this game. It's been a while. Like, I've seen this game. I forgot who played it. I forgot who played this game. But I've seen Let's Plays of it, and anyway. Gotta go. It's nearly 3 a.m., pal. Say hello to your sister for me, if only for your own discomfort. No, actually, the only comforting thing that I know is that you're not going to get her. Come and try, bitch. Come and try. What was it called again? Again, it's called Emergence. It's an RPG Maker game about a broken man trying to rescue his adoptive daughter, who is the only woman in a wacky apocalyptic world. Yeah, I've heard about that game. I've seen Let's Plays of it, and oh boy. What was the hentai of the girl being drilled in half you were talking about? Epidemic, please respond. Epidemic, please respond. That's actually a really nice, a really good term. Epidemics, respond. Epidemics, please respond. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. But what I do know is that the art is amazing. The art is pretty freaking amazing. Epidemics, please respond indeed. Sayano Uta. No. But Sayano Uta is indeed pretty fucked up, so. Yeah, Sayano. Anything done by Nitro Plus is fucked up. One was Sayano Uta. What's the other games again? I forgot. Let's see. Nitro Plus has been really fucked up. All of their games have been really fucked up. Sayano Uta, Chaos Head, even Steins Gate. Like, even Steins Gate has their own measure of absolute fuckery. So, Epidemics, please respond. And also, the one visual novel that I also recommend, Kimito Kanojo to Kanojo no Koi by Nitro Plus. It is, ooh boy, I love that. I love that. It's so indeed. Also, they're the ones who made, in collaboration with other people, they also made Fate Zero, Madoka Magica, Kamen Rider Game. I don't know what that is. I don't know which Kamen Rider is that. Also, Psycho-Pass. Nitro Plus, a lot of Nitro Plus works has been very fucked up, and yeah. What kind of snuff porn are you talking about? It's freaking hentai. It's not snuff. If it's snuff, it's illegal. And I would definitely get the cops. I would instantly report that if a lady is legit being drilled in pieces to the point where her blood showed up and her body's like twitching in the blood. Like, have you guys seen a dead body? Like, have you guys seen a dead body? Like, a lot of times dead bodies don't instantly die. Like, a lot of times they don't instantly die. They still twitch. Like it goes like this. Like, I've seen somebody who crashed on the road. And his head goes like this. And his hand is like, it's That's not an image that you can get out of your head. It's fucked. It's fucked up. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen dead, not near dead, but nearly dead bodies. Nearly dead people. I've seen them. Like, it's not, what was it called? It was that incident as well in Bali where, you know, people stab each other. This group of gangs, they were like fighting each other. They're like stabbing. There was a time where me and a couple of my friends as well. My friend basically said, I was actually on the other side of the road. I didn't actually see it, but my friends see it directly. And they see like guys having their intestines out of their stomach. Like one guy is trying so desperately to hold it, but he's clearly on the verge of dying. Like he's clearly on the verge of like dead. Like it's so freaking insane. And one guy has a lot of blood spilling on, like a lot of blood on his like freaking face. Which it turns out it wasn't actually his blood. It was the blood of his friend, who like by the time it was cut off, like his head got, one of his friend's head got smashed so hard the blood burst out of his head to the point where my friend got hit by the blood. It's not my friend, but the other guy that was covered in blood. It's got hit by the blood. It was fucked, man. Bali is really a really fucked up island in a lot of ways. The people in there, when they are brutal, they can be very fucking brutal. Like Far Cry 3 pirates brutal. Not shitting you not. Like they don't have guns necessarily, but they have machetes. They are very good. They're very good at machetes. You don't want to mess up with these people. Really don't want to mess up with these people. And yeah, so there's that. I have seen some shit, fam. I have seen some serious shit. You should have made a clickbait video about it. No, that's not the source of opinion that I want to share with everybody and just like, hey, here's I've seen dead bodies, guys. I've seen dead people. No. That's the sort of thing that I would just like keep to myself. I just like keep to myself. I would tell you guys right now, if you are interested in the story, I'll tell you guys about it. But I'm not going to like promote it in the videos. Like my videos are going to be very lighthearted, very fun, making fun of SJWs and everything like that. But that if I make a video about like the gore, like the craziness that happened in Bali last year in the 2016, last 2 years, if I make a video of it, you would throw up. Like you would freaking throw up. Like you would throw up. It's insane the amount of brutality that's been happening with both sides of like the gangs and even the police as well. Turns out the government is also corrupt. Like some of them are actually allied with the gangs. Like Bali is messed up. It's a messed up place. I once saw a person eat a Kit Kat the wrong way. Oh, the horror. That's oof. I am on page 4 of the Emergence Dojin. Looks okay so far. Oh, man. I sexually identify as a trap. I can handle video game deaths, but I wince at roadkill, so I would rather not see a real dead human. Man, I cannot count how many times I've seen roadkills. They're fucking brutal. And again, some of the roadkills that I've seen are literally near death. Like, near death experience, their body's still twitching and everything like that. It's crazy. Are you a fan of PCP? No, but I'm not a really fan of SCP. But, well, I know what SCP is. Y'all seen Funky Town? That is legitimately the test of strength. Hardest video to watch ever. I don't know what that is. Try opening deftube.net. Well, I've already seen what I've seen in real life, in my face. So I don't need to do it in it's definitely going to be, for sure, a lot more fucked up on a video format, but what I've seen in real life, I've seen once, and I don't want to see that thing again. I don't. I'll try to stick not to see that sort of thing. That feeling when it's almost 4 a.m. and you're having auditory hallucinations. Ooh, you live in Gotham. No, it's not Gotham City. Like, actually, kind of, not to 100%, but not to the point where I'm afraid to go out at night. And well, actually, I'm afraid to go out at night in Bali, because when you go out at night in Bali, that's where the criminals and the people actually act. That's where the people are most active. On the bagals, you call it the bagals, basically carjackers. Not carjackers, not just carjackers, motorcycle jackers. The motor jackers. They jack cars. Not necessarily fab to it, but still disgusting and tiresome. They got more active in the night, and in the day, you're pretty much just fine in the day. I'm sure there are people who are going to be angry at you and pissed off at you in some cases, but you're going to be drunkards here and there, but it's mostly fine in the day. But in the night, ooh, boy. Not to mention ghosts. Ghosts. There are so many ghosts in there. Absolute ghosts. Funky Town is a video of two cartel members tormenting another gangster, whom has his eyes gouged out and face skin. He eventually is drowned by his own blood, screaming. That's fucked up. That is fucked up indeed. And actually, if you guys are from Mexico, you should have seen a lot more fucked up shit than me. Like, what I've seen, in Bali is nothing compared to what happened in Mexico. It's fucking... It's pretty relatable so far. Yeah, that's the trick. That is the trick. They're tricking you into a sense of comfort before finally putting... Oh boy, just... Ghosts were people too. Don't discriminate, please. I'm not saying that ghosts are bad. I'm saying they are scary. When did Tarantino starts giving app pointers? I don't know, I'm just reading the chat here. That's what they say to me. Do you like guns? What do you think is underrated on video games? What do you think is underrated? What gun do you think is underrated on video games or movies? I wouldn't say underrated, but I freaking love the plasma cutter. I just love the plasma cutter. Like, I would love to own a plasma cutter. Dude, the way you talk about it, did you have friends like me that used to share freaking 4 videos via cell phone? I hated them. They were like, dude, check this out. Oh, you live more like the world of Punisher, man. No, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's only bad like 2 years ago. 2 years and 1 year ago when, you know, the gangs were like battling with each other and then the police are corrupt and just everything like that. It was pretty bad, but now it has mellowed down to the point where it's not that bad, but crime and corruption still exists. In fact, Indonesia is really, really big in the corruption. In a lot of ways, what you see in the Raid is actually in the Raid films, especially the Raid 2, when they actually expand the whole universe, that's nothing. Like, that is nothing. Like, you should have seen it directly, like the crimes that are happening in Jakarta, the drug cartels, the many weapons that they have, like the freaking AKs, the golden AKs. Like one news place, I've literally seen a freaking golden AK. Like, it was the movie The End of Days, but it's literally like happening in my country. And I was like, I'll find that freaking amazing. So what you've seen in the Raid and the Raid 2, it's a bit exaggerated. Just a bit, not exactly fiction, not exactly fiction, but not exactly true either. Not exactly true, but not exactly fiction either. So, yes, I'm from Southeast Asia. I'm from Indonesia. I'm literally in the country where the Raid takes place. What have I done to the stream? Ever seen 2 Girls 1 Cup? Yeah, seen it way too many times. It's getting tiresome, right? But to be perfectly honest, my friend, if you go back to my friend, is not like that. Like my friend usually don't share this sort of like, you know, the gore that's here, people stabbing each other. They only share it by the time that happened. By the time that happened, it was fucked up. And yeah, it was fucked up. First time watching a stream from you, I appreciate your account. I appreciate it, your content. Okay. Like that, but without the kung fu. Actually, no. That's actually not true, because a lot of these Indonesian like sorts of gangs, they're actually very good at fighting. They are actually very good at fighting. In fact, I run taekwondo lessons. Like I'm on the green belt, which is not exactly high level. I am green, about to approach blue, and by the time you get blue, you get to red, and I'm getting to red, you get to black. So I like 3 levels in before I get to the black belt. Even the black belt themselves has very big levels of shades. I got a taekwondo training. My sister got a taekwondo training. My brother got a taekwondo training. My father was in the army. My mother got self-defense training. Let's just say that when somebody said that every person in Indonesia is a badass, they're not lying. Like, they're not lying. They're not lying. Like, at least some people in Indonesia, they have a self-defense training of some sort. Even, especially the gangs, considering that they, you know, they fight each other. So they're the most dangerous. So get some get some freaking self-defense training. Yeah. It's not, although to be fair though, the choreo, it's not as beautiful as the choreography as the raid, definitely, but that doesn't mean that they don't learn. We call it pencaksilat here. There's also another martial arts that were recently popping up. I forgot what it's called. It's called Tarung Derajat. There you go. There's another martial arts that pop up recently, and my friends is also get to know of Tarung Derajat. There's pencaksilat is one, and Tarung Derajat. I would want to see how Tarung Derajat applies in the real world, because the training involves, according to my high school friends, because I don't enjoy the Tarung Derajat. I don't also enjoy I only enjoy Taekwondo in my nearby village when they just get a Taekwondo. With Tarung Derajat, the training involves being punched in the stomach and be able to hold it. Being punched in the stomach, being kicked in the stomach. It's all about the endurance, the training. And yeah. Lots of people are seeking to find ways to defend each other here in Indonesia. So it's a very tough country to live in. And so don't mess up with anybody. Don't seek for trouble. But if you see a freaking a guy who sells meatballs on the street with a freaking a guy who sells meatball on the street, at the edge of the street, basically, don't mess up with him. Like, don't mess up. Every person, like, it's everybody in Indonesia knows some martial arts, to the point where you have a much better chance of punching someone in America and get away with it, rather than you punching someone in Indonesia and get away with it, because they're all freaking tough. They're all freaking tough. Just figured I would say hi. So hi. I'm still trying to process what you just shared, along with what my Holocaust history class taught me. Dear Lord, I would take an insane hentai any day now. Well, yeah. If the raid taught you anything, is just be better at fight, you will be fine, probably. Well, if being a green belt, with almost green belt in Taekwondo and almost going to blue, which is ironic because I'm wearing blue. I should have actually gotten the blue belt immediately, but I am almost there, just like 25 to 30% progress to finally getting a blue belt in Taekwondo. But being a green belt in Taekwondo, it does give me very good punching lessons and kicking lessons. Although I still cannot stretch my legs, though. That's the shame. That's a shame. And some of my kicks are not really that good either. So, but it does give me very good punching lessons and self-defense. So there's that. I hate going on to Live Leak to find out they censored the gore. Oh, well, it's like 6 a.m. on my side, so gotta go. It was a great stream. Oh, thank you so much for joining in all the way to this time. We've been streaming for like literally 2 hours now. 11:03 a.m. for some people. Apparently some people is 11:03 a.m. Can I become a martial arts master in Indonesia by joining a gang? You can be a martial... No. I actually, probably, because you've got a lot more experience in fighting people in that sense. But you don't want to get in trouble with the police. Again, like I said, like everybody in Indonesia have some form of self-defense training. Even the chicks. So don't mess up with anybody in Indonesia. Don't mess with them up at all. Just don't mess up with them at all, ever. Like just don't. Like you unless you want to get yourself killed, you want to see yourself. Just don't. Just do yourself a favor and don't. And even the police as well. Don't mess up with the police. My cousin, he owns this house. He's a police. He's very good in martial arts. In fact, I would go visit his wedding actually in 2 weeks from now. He's very good at martial arts. Don't want to mess up with him. My other cousin, who is also staying here, is also very good. So don't mess up with him. So, yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours, and guys, I cannot believe that this pure chat stream has been a success. And here in Malaysia, most of the mild-mannered old man is either affiliate with a gang or the triad. Not impressed. Well, yeah, that I've heard for that stories in Malaysia as well. I've heard it's in Singapore. Apparently, it's the triads and the gangs are like very high class sorts of people. Not just typical gangs in the slums. Like they're very high class. They like have meetings in big towers and everything like that. I don't know. From what I've heard, that's that. I don't know what the stream's gonna end, so I recommend some really aesthetic artists. Ghost Perturbator, Magic Sword, okay, you just read that. On the left, on the right. Do people in Indonesia do JoJo stands? They know JoJo, but they don't, yeah, they do know JoJo stands. Not everyone is a martial artist, but everyone knows someone who do. Yeah. Still, it's great. The pure chat stream has been an absolute success in a sense that I can actually go for about 2 hours just talking about random stuff with you guys. We're gonna do this every week, probably in Friday or probably in a Saturday or Sunday, depending on the time. But this is a very good way for me to just interact with you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining in the stream, and I'm gonna close this with a... Seriously, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I need to put the outro name for this one. Outro name is yeah, I already got that. So thank you so much for joining the stream. It's absolutely great. You guys are amazing. You guys have been giving really great conversations, great questions to suggest, great questions to ask. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for having a great time with me. So take care. Good night, good day, or good morning, or good have a good life. Take care, guys.